Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Megan and today I'm going to be doing a gear review on this Knox Armour Urbane Pro jacket. This is my own jacket. It is one of the staple pieces in my wardrobe, and if you watched my recent video from Vietnam, you might have seen that I had a little bit of a tumble recently and I was wearing this as my base layer. So I've got a few thoughts and opinions on this jacket, and I'm going to break it down for you today. So the format of this video is going to be initial thoughts and impressions right out of the box when I got this piece last year, and then I'm going to show you the gear in action. We're going to get down and dirty. You're going to watch me crash, and then I'm going to look at my long-term review on this piece. I'm going to share some of my insight, what I like, what I don't like, what needs to be improved. All right, let's do this. It's just got delivered. I'm really excited. Knox, original British innovation. All right, let's see what the Brits got. I've got this jacket on. Everything fits pretty snugly, which is obviously the way it should be. You don't want anything loose in the event that you crash. You don't want the pads moving. One thing I'm not crazy about is the back. The armor, it fits, it kind of puckers a bit weird. Now the tags have been removed. It does feel like it's really well made. Really nice details. Just even the packaging is beautiful. Just showing off my biceps. Yeah, so I'm gonna go get on the bike shortly and I will see how it is once I'm actually in that riding position. Perfect timing, sun is shining, nothing more I need, yeah. If you feel like this your best life, won't you sing with me? I'm living my best life, living my best life. So come and get it like I'm living my best life, living my best life. I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life, living my best life. Well, I just bailed out, but if I wasn't wearing gear, it would be a lot worse, I think. Features of this jacket. It's a CE rated garment. That means it can be worn on its own. You don't have to wear another jacket with it. It has an abrasion resistant mesh material throughout. It's got Knox armor in the elbows, shoulders, and back. Comes in a few different color options. This is the black with the silver and the denim features. The back is mostly silver, which is why I chose this one. I think it's probably the safest out of the three, even though I really love the look of the black option. The black is just so sleek. This one probably is a little more high vis, so better for safety. Let's get into what I love about this jacket. Okay, first of all, the pads in this jacket are awesome. They are the lightest, most malleable, softest, most comfortable pads I've ever worn in a motorcycle jacket. They can also be removed, which means the jacket can be washed, and that is an awesome feature. I really love that about this jacket because let's face it, you can get pretty stinky when you're riding in really hot climates. Leather jackets are very, very difficult to wash. Most jackets in general are pretty hard to wash. Overall, the quality is just really good. My first impressions were spot on. It's just stitched really well. Generally speaking, there's not a lot of wear and tear to this jacket. Another thing I really love about this jacket is the layering capabilities of this piece. So I often wear this as a base layer, and I wear it year-round, spring, summer, winter. In the winter, you can pair it with a heated vest and you can put layers on top. My wool liner, heated vest, body armor, and my, I don't know,
warm layer, and then my outer layer.
You can put a rain jacket on top. You can put a nice stylish street leather jacket on top. Really whatever you want. Because it fits so snugly, there's room to put those layers on top, which I think is a great feature. The YKK zippers are really good quality. I haven't had any issues with the zippers yet, which is great because I've definitely found that to be a struggle with some of my gear. I really like the subtle Knox Armour branding on this jacket. I find often with motorcycle gear, it's not uncommon to have giant logos plastered across the chest or something, and that's not really my style. There are a few things that I don't love. Number one, the thing I dislike is the optional chest protector that comes with the jacket. I bought this chest protector as an add-on feature, and it wasn't cheap, and I gotta say I'm pretty disappointed in it for a few reasons. Number one is the color. It's bright yellow. This front panel is black and mesh, so when you wear this underneath, you can see bright yellow. It kind of looks like you're wearing a bright yellow bra. It's not a very flattering look for anyone. It also said it's a female cut, but in my opinion, it's pretty androgynous. There's really nothing about it that suggests that it's a female product. It's just really not very flattering. And lastly, it's just really uncomfortable and awkward when you try to put it in. There is this Velcro piece here that you can attach to the inside of the jacket, but it's honestly, it just puckers, oops, it puckers weird, and it's just awkward, and when you try to zip it up, the fabric tugs, and it's just weird and awkward, and to me, it felt like a bit of an afterthought. As much as I like the armor, it is a real pain in the butt trying to take it out. You gotta really wrestle with it. I'm gonna flip this jacket inside out, and I'm gonna show you kind of how that looks inside. The back protector is fine, easy enough to take out, but the elbow and the shoulder pads, I feel like, yeah, it's a bit of a struggle. The pockets on this jacket are way too small. I mean, you cannot put really anything in there. Now, I'm somebody who wears cargo pants when I ride, so I like practicality. I like to be able to access my phone and my wallet and whatever else, and this jacket, you can't really do that. There's very few things you can fit in there, maybe a set of keys, but you can't even fit your cell phone in there. They're tiny. So if they made the pockets just a little bit bigger on this model, I think we'd be golden. There is some wear and tear starting to show, like here on this elbow. It doesn't really sacrifice the capability of it to perform as a safety gear. I mean, when I crashed, the pads stayed in place. They served me well. I didn't get any major bruises or anything like that. This area here is really starting to show some wear and tear. A little hole here. The jacket is so snug and so tight, which is good and necessary, but it means that you kind of have to wrestle the sleeves a little bit when you're taking it off, and so I find I'm often pulling on those sleeves, and it would benefit from being reinforced, in my opinion. One thing to note too is there's no collar or anything to cover the neck area, and I find when you're out riding for a long period of time, and especially in the sun, this area can get scorched. So I pretty much have to wear a neck buff with this jacket if I'm out in the sun. So there we have it. That's kind of my summary of this piece. Overall, it's been a great jacket for me. It served me well, and even in my crash, it kept me safe. So that's obviously the most important thing, but it doesn't hurt to look half decent when you're riding. So thank you so much for watching and for sticking with me on this very lengthy review. I hope that it was useful for you, and let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything you want to add to the conversation. Anything I missed at all, just let us know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next ride.